Welcome to the West Texas town of El Paso, the Sun Bowl and home to the Utep Miners, and it's always a pleasure to come out this way, and we're certainly excited about the game we have in store. And the Spartans will put toe to leather to crank us up. He'll start the return inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Utep's offense will have the first possession of the game. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape. Fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He was searching for that first down marker, but he'll come up short. They stop him at the 22. It'll be 4th down. Punt is on its way. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. So San Jose State's offense will go to work for the first time today. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. That dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Utep has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. The Miners come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense, quick tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He's in open space downfield. Oh, the quick spin move. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Miners have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
2nd down coming up. To the ground with the back. Running to Green. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo.
There he goes. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. The Miners kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
They'll send out the kicker here. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Dead center perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Southern Miss answered the bell away from Roberts Stadium today with an impressive victory. The Golden Eagles knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. A busy day in the Sun Belt Conference, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Rides to back and leaves it. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. The Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Spartans will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Utep has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the catch, it's Coffee. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Miners racing to the line in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air on 2nd down. Safe completion on the screen. They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen. The Miners come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. This is a makeable field goal distance, but this offense is thinking touchdowns. They'll go for it on 4th. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the run. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll leave it with him. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. The Miners will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be shoved out of bounds right at the 4-yard line. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. On the option. Now the toss. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Quickly complete. They got him the football, but he could not convert. It'll be 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. The lead is 6 in the 1st.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Offense gets set for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
That's the end of the quarter, and Utep has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. They feed him again. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Got enough for the 1st down. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a 1st down. From the gun, running back on the move. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. It's a draw. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Gets open down the middle. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a 1st at the 29. Looking for a crease. It's Batista. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Utep has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. From the gun, the ground game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Miners are in the hurry-up.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Hunt is on its way. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Finds the tight end.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll send the tight end in motion. They're going to ride this running back. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The run to the right. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. They take a 4-point lead here in the second.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Utep has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield on first down. Floats it out in space. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Miners will hustle to the line. Running back searching for a hole. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Miners come to the line with a new set of downs.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll pull it on the read. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Miners will call on their punt team. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see them develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
They booted away on fourth down. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Oh, the speed, the acceleration, the elusiveness, and he's down to the 43. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And the Miners come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Looking to throw. Setting up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Offense picking up steam. First and 10 from the 31. They'll try the run. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Miners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the ground, he's got it again. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Here's a heat. Buys a little time. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Miners.
And that's a great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into the half.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of a defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop, limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going into halftime now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the second half.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing.
Utep 13, San Jose State 10.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good half of football in a great town like El Paso. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at one of the most picturesque settings in the game, Sun Bowl Stadium.
And the Miners will kick it away to crank up the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
Second down.
Give to the back. running into the open space. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Spartans really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Takes the grab. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
First down for the offense.
The give to the back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
Leaves it with the back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Spartans headed quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. And that's a very productive 1st down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. They'll run it to the right side. Turning it on. Running through contact. Gets it inside the 10. Out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Right back to the well. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Oh, they're after him. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
How about this goal line defense? On 1st down, they expect the run. They stuff it for a loss. And on 2nd down, expecting pass, they can now get after the quarterback and bring him down for a sack. They are pushing this offense back in the wrong direction. This has been textbook goal.
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
I love the attitude on defense. There was nobody moping around feeling sorry for themselves. The offense has the ball deep in their own end. Step up and make a play. 2nd down, 3rd down, they generate sacks. Nice job.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And for the 2nd time in this game, he'll try to knock through a field goal, this one a 41-yarder. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Handoff to the lone back. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Miners in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Back to the ground with the running back. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. And the Miners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They boot it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
That's a first down for the offense.
They go to the counter. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They go to the draw. Sweet cut there. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Spartans are marching down the field. Leaves it with the back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And he'll be brought down. The Spartans are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
It's time for some noise. It's 3rd.
Orange reverse. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And here comes the punt team. He came so close to pinning them deep, but maybe just a little too greedy. Tried to get it too close, and it'll come out to the 20. From the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the first. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
But how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
The Miners in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. They're setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. And the Miners will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Wants to return it. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
It's time for some noise. It's 3rd.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Spartans decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Here's the handoff. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
The San Jose State offense is back on the field. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you got to capitalize on, this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
Hand off from the shotgun. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Jukes his way for more. Inside the 10-yard line and shoved out of bounds at the 9. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6. All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. Right down the boulevard, it's good. All tied up here in the 4th quarter.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Utep has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Breaks into the open. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. The Miners moving quickly to the line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They go to the wide receiver screen. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Miners will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll field the punt and take it back. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Fires to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
All right, fans, it's time for some noise.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. A strike downfield. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
The Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Coates. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. And they've moved out front here in the 4th. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Buffalo is in trouble. Check that. They're in a world of trouble. May want to head out early and grab a table at the Anchor Bar. They're trailing by 27 to Western Michigan. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Miners want to move quickly.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back into the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Miners send out the punt unit. No fair catches here, looking for room. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Spartans will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Utep has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. That's caught. It's Coffee. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's 2nd and long.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Power football with the run. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Miners can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, give on the inside. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And he can't get it off, taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
Offense facing 4th down.
He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Rushes on him. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
Will be a turnover on downs.
Gives it to the back on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He stopped immediately. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Smashes through the tackle. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. It came down to the final quarter. clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.